Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and today is about the object properties. I've been doing a lot of 3D design, and if you've been following along, and I just kind of learned something today with this. If you go to Windows and Dockers and open up your object properties, you can go right here to this fill and then click right there on fountain fill, and mine are both set on white, but you can bring in a color to one end. I'm just holding down the left mouse button and just bringing it in. And let me back up here and drag it over here. And when you get in that square, it'll give you the plus sign. Now, I've been drawing a lot with elliptical fountain fill, and you get that. This isn't what the video is about, but you can slide this bar and get different effects. But you can also add, if you double click on that box, you get another color. And then you could put a light gray more to the middle, and then you could still adjust these bars and do different things with them, and you can adjust this slider, and you can get that black away from there, make the black a little denser. But what the video is about right here, interactive fill tool is right here. You can just click on it and you can change this with your slide bar. You can actually go outside the circle. Let's back up here and you can change everything. You can bring in colors just like what we did. When you see that plus sign, you get that color. You can actually make it not symmetrical, and you can do it like that in either direction. And I like it just like that. But then you could change this color to a lighter black and don't use quite so much black. And you get that effect, and then you can always use your slider. And then you could put actually a darker black into that center, and you'll kind of get a different effect, and then you can play with it and do an elliptical effect. And there's a lot you can do with this. Let's put this more toward the white. Well, tell you what, let's make this color a lighter gray right there, and you can see what it does. And that's a pretty cool effect. Now, I can't imagine a laser engraver doing that, but unless you're going to do a 3D design, because this would barely engrave, this would engrave more, and this would engrave less till it gets to there. So under your object properties right there, you've got to have something selected, and you can go to this fountain fill, and you can change, from conical, rectangular, or square, or just, what is this one called, linear, and change a bunch of things with it. I like using this one, and then you can change whatever you want to with it and change the color, double click and add colors. You can add as many colors as you want by just clicking on that bar, and then you can go through and make every other color a lighter gray, and you get some really cool effects. And then we'll make that last one black. Just see what happens. Puts black on the outside. So this is really your outside, this is your inside. And you can move these around. You cannot slide past that color, but it's a pretty cool effect, especially if you're drawing in 3Ds. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit, and thank you for watching.